rest of baseball this week, well, the Tigers got themselves an opening weekend sweep. And juggling family, Easter stuff or whatever, come back to this podcast. I told my wife, I was like, I kind of hope they win by one today. Because I just wanted to have the sequence of a sweep with a 3-run differential going going into New York. I just thought that was perfect. And to be honest, Cody, I actually do think this was a is it kind of weird to say, and maybe is it redundant based on how I viewed opening day, but it kind of felt like the perfect sweep. What I mean by that is that you had a 1-run win on opening day. Then you had the claw back in a high scoring game with game 2. And kind of in the middle was game 3. And you had to rely on different guys and different key spots. Lord knows AJ worked the hell out of those lineups, which you've talked about here on this and on our YouTube page, Turn the Corner podcast. And you got contributions from basically everybody you wanted to get contributions from in whatever fashion. Torg with an RBI, Meadows, stealing, saving a run, in center field. Green got a home run. There all these things, all these kind of checkpoints you want, that you think, oh, it'd be great if we could get X in 3 games. We might not be able to, but it'd be great if we could get X. It'd be great if we could get it. Most all of them hit, Cody. And then I would say things that we were nervous about, more or less, were also verified on the other end of the spectrum. So your interpretation of the Tigers taking 3 games in Chicago, which we're not going to discount because given this teams of the past couple years, starts in April, we're not going to dismiss a 3-game sweep. But it just happened. It was almost as if it was written like the script. It was the script this weekend.
It was 3 great baseball games. So I think you have to enjoy that first and foremost.
Yeah.
You could argue any sweep is a perfect sweep because, hey, you're 3-0. There are a lot of little things that went on that we can discuss. There were a lot of good things. There were some not so good things too. Kenta Maeda's start, Alex Lang's outing. Saw a little bit of the good Javi in game 1 and then more of the bad Javi by game 3. But overall, I like you said, I don't think you can discount this because it's 3 wins. It's 3 wins on the board and in the standings. The cynical view is, well, they're playing the White Sox and they only won each game by 1 run. Is this team even good? I don't know, but I know that you feel better leaving Chi-Town with 3 wins than you do 0-1 or 2 wins. That's really, I think, just how I've come to look at it. That and it did. We saw the Tigers, I think, play their ideal style, and we talked about this after opening day, but a lot of mixing and matching, a lot of playing good defense, doing some little things well. AJ Hinch leaving a huge imprint on the game. We saw that in the 9th. He managed circles around Pedro Grifol. It was kind of incredible. I'm still a little dumbstruck at just some of the moves Grifol didn't make in terms of utilizing his left-handed relievers. It all played right into AJ and the Tigers' hands, and then obviously the players executed. I wrote that Andy Ibanez is such an X factor, like we saw the Andy Ibanez factor at its best. He kind of does encapsulate this Tigers team in terms of being a waiver claim, who's a platoon-oriented guy, who just goes about his business, and when he gets his opportunity, he comes through. That's exactly what happened Sunday in this sweep. Hope we get to see more baseball like that this season.